everybody, my name is Nova. Welcome back to the studio. And one of you guys have recommended Vita Crayon. One of you guys recommended this to me and said that it's really freaking good. So my expectations are through the roof right now. And if you're wondering what the freak is wrong with me, I just drunk a whole pot of coffee, bro. This is all that's left. So I guess you could say I'm high on pot. I drank a whole pot of coffee and now I'm about to watch something scary. I can very well have a heart attack because that was a lot of coffee I consumed. Bro, imagine me drunk. Bro, get to the video. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. Gore, flashing lights, violence, death. Okay. Casual stuff, you know. Classified material. Federal law provides, okay.
On planet Earth, life has thrived for millions of years. Creatures big and small have found ways to adapt and evolve to flourish in all types of environments. From barren wastes to lush forests, life can be found. Earth has homed these creatures since the dawn of life itself.
Yep, just spilled my coffee.
Only until very recently, things have changed. New life forms have appeared all around the globe and completely changing the balance of nature and what we know about evolution itself. That is why we, at National Living Meat Research, have been studying these new species, trying to help educate everyone about these creatures and their wondrous ways of life. First, what are these new life forms? Since their explosive arrival across the globe in 1931, there has been much debate on what these newcomers are and where they came from. Are they extraterrestrials coming to invade Earth? Or are they demons who come from hell to purge humanity? From what our scientists have discovered, no. The origins of these creatures are solely to Earth, miraculously out of nowhere.
Bro, what even is that?
We don't know why or how, but one thing is for certain, Earth is now their home. What these creatures are is mysterious and still not well known today. But here is what we do know. These creatures are comprised mainly of muscle tissue, organs, and bones. They greatly resemble animals with no skin, or store-bought meat. Because of these characteristics, they have been named accordingly as Vita Carnis. The Carnis species consume decaying, organic matter, but their main diet is composed of raw meat, not including their Carnis relatives. The Carnis only appear in places where there is an abundance of crawl, which leads to the first creature of the Carnis species, the crawl. The crawl is a growth of meaty tendrils.
Bro, what you got me watching, bro? I'm serious, bro. What is
tendrils that closely resemble the small intestine, the only difference being the dark red coloration. These tendrils grow in a similar pattern as vines, mold, or fungi.
This music, bro.
A primary stem structure is the host to divisions of other, smaller branches. In each tendril contains a variety of veins, arteries, and other similar organs used to transport nutrients absorbed from its surroundings. The ends of these tendrils are equipped with organelles used to absorb water and organic matter necessary for growth. The source of these organic materials is mainly found in dirt and soil on surrounding surfaces. Using its root-like tendrils, it absorbs the material and processes it into usable energy.
So it grows like vines on a tree, basically. Okay.
Although, the crawl also obtains energy through another means.
Eating people?
Using a sophisticated form of photosynthesis. The dark pigmentation of the smaller branches is ideal for absorbing sunlight, and therefore allowing solar energy to fuel the crawl's growth. Because of its efficiency, it thrives in almost all types of environments, easily allowing it to spread across the world.
Nah. What about right here, bro? Nah, it was just black. It was just black right there. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's French Guyana. I'm not 100% sure, but it's missing the spot right there.
Environments, easily allowing it to spread across the world, and can be found pretty much anywhere. Its recent inclusion in the ecosystem has caused many major changes in nature's balance. One may assume that the crawl's presence may outcompete any other competitors, but due to its unique life cycle, where old branches fall off and decay into nutrient-rich compost, all forms of life seemingly flourish instead.
Okay.
The crawl's abundance grants plenty of nourishment to all animals, from plants feeding on the decayed crawl, herbivores thriving on increased plant population, and carnivores feeding on both the abundant prey and
it looks like veins. It's kind of disturbing, and it works like veins too, bro. There's some nasty stuff.
Able to eat the crawl as well. The presence of all these animals leave behind waste, which will be broken down and consumed by the crawl, and the cycle begins again. This form of symbiosis leads to an environment where all populations thrive. Humanity also uses the crawl to our advantage. Because of the supernatural rate of growth and its richness in nutrients, it has been sustainably cultivated into domestic farms. The crawl is harvested and processed into fertilizer, which greatly increases crop yield and quality. The crawl may also be used as a food source for humans, and reliably so. But due to its unkindly appearance and taste, it has yet to reach cuisine standards. The crawl also plays a very important role in the next creatures that we have been studying. Sometimes, in a crawl-populated environment, a node of meat may develop on one of the branches. Ew. This node will fall off and grow into a functioning organism, and go to live on as an independent animal. This leads us to the upcoming species that we will be discussing. The first of these creatures are the trimmings. The trimmings.
I don't like this.
Trimmings are small animals that resemble skinned raccoons. They are commonly known to have a plump body, round head, small eyes, nose and ear holes, and an agape mouth. They are also equipped with a diversity of limbs. All individual trimmings are unique, each with a different body shape, number of limbs, and other characteristics. One thing they all share.
Let me check my storage, bro. If my camera keep dying, it's gonna be a problem.
Is that they are made mostly of meat tissue, and are a maximum of 20 centimeters in length, no larger than a basketball. Its life starts with its separation from the crawl. It will wonder to find anything that is edible and able to consume. Although it is an omnivore, being able to hunt meat and forage for plant matter, trimmings are almost entirely scavengers. Their diet consists of rotting plants and meat, including, but not limited to, fruits, vegetables, roots, seeds, insects, and deceased animals. Although its appearance is unsightly, it is a cowardly creature, only fleeing, screeching, and hiding.
Why is it so big? I thought it was tiny, bro. This thing is nasty looking. Okay, I can see why you wanted me to watch this, but the music is... What's with the music, bro? What's with the music? What?
Because of its lack of defensive traits, it lies near the bottom of the food chain, making it easily overpowered and picked off very regularly by predators. Naturally, its population would eventually die out, but this is not the case. The crawl constantly produces a large quantity of trimming nodes, keeping up their numbers. Naturally, trimmings can be found wherever there is abundant crawl.
This is bad.
Trimmings grow at a decent pace, reaching maturity at around 7 months, having a maximum lifespan of 2 to 4 years. Although they are plentiful, humanity has no proper way to implement trimmings into society. Their overabundance has even considered them pests, due to them digging through trash bins and making excessive noise at night. Besides all of this, some people still keep trimmings as pets and relatively domesticate them.
There's something wrong with them. There's something wrong with them. Why would you want that in your house? You tweet.
Nuisance or not, trimmings are a wondrous creature. From their plentiful numbers to their skittish nature, they are truly a thing to behold.
Yo.
The next species on our list is the meat snake.
The meat snake.
The meat snake.
Am I supposed to be reading that stuff that pops up?
The meat snake is a worm-like creature.
I'm curious now. What the freak was that? I cannot read that, bro, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know. All right.
The meat snake.
Hey, yo.
The meat snake is a worm-like creature, made of a variety of types of meat, coated in a
everything made of meat?
skin-like membrane. Its size varies during its lifespan, depending on how much it consumes. When it first separates from the crawl, it is only a few centimeters in length. Eventually, it will reach an average length of 5 meters. Although, under extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague, it can greatly surpass this length.
I'm not reading that, bro. I don't know
The
what
meat
this is.
snake's diet consists entirely of dead animals or parts. A meat snake is incapable of consuming a healthy, living organism. The meat snake locates its food by using a tongue-like organ covered in sensors to touch and feel its environment. The sensors catch particles of decaying meat, notifying the meat snake that there is food nearby. This process shares many similarities to regular snakes, hence the meat snake's name. Once it locates the corpse, the meat snake will open its jaw and swallow the entire body whole. Once the entire body is consumed, the meat snake's stomach will release a variety of chemicals. Some will break down soft tissue like skin, and the connection points between muscles. Others chemicals will then ferment and preserve the tissue to keep it from breaking down for as long as possible. After that, the remaining flesh and bones will move along the meat snake's tract, and slowly be implemented into its own structure, extending the meat snake. Unsatisfactory parts like skulls, pelvises, hair, and fingernails will be excreted. Speaking of skulls, the meat snake will take the skull from the consumed organism and use it as its own. Each meat snake has its own skull, each corresponding to what that one has consumed. During its lifespan, it will swap or replace these skulls if needed.
That's weird.
A meat snake's lifespan depends entirely on how much a meat snake consumes. The longest one has lived for was 28 years.
I don't like this.
The meat snake has no predators and is immune to disease due to its preserving chemicals. The only significant ways a meat snake can die is through starvation, burning, or complete destruction of the meat snake's membrane coating. Interestingly, the meat snake is the only member of the Carnis family that is able to reproduce. When a meat snake reaches an excessive size, and is in the conditions to do so, it will commence mitosis, splitting itself in two. Then the now two meat snakes will go on their separate ways and live on as two distinct organisms. Meat snakes can only be found in moderate temperature climates, not too hot, not too cold.
That's where I live, bro. That's where I live, bro. Sorry, bro. I just blinked out.
Their population depends entirely on the amount of corpses available. Where there is death, there are meat snakes. Humanity will use them to our advantage. Meat snakes are a very efficient and clean way of disposing of any meat products. The preserving fluid within the meat snake's body disinfects the carrion, preventing the spread of disease. Humans use meat snakes in butcher shops as a waste bin, dispose roadkill, within war on the battlefield to dispose of festering bodies and parts, and within zoos to dispose of deceased animals. They are extremely tame, not caring if any creature is around them, only acting defensively when it is within consuming a meal. This means they are very easy to tame.
Okay.
Overall,
ew, never mind. Why would you want to tame that? Bro.
Snakes are a marvelous creature with a very interesting way of sustaining itself. It is an amazing experience to encounter one, as long as you don't mind the smell.
No. It's just meat, random meat.
The mimic.
Now we're getting crazy. We're getting crazy now. What the freak, bro? Anything humanoid, that stuff freaks me out, bro. We entering SCP territory again. Again, bro.
The mimic.
See this stuff keep popping up, bro?
The mimic is a bipedal creature with uncanny similarities to humanoid anatomy. They greatly resemble humans without skin, with added exaggerated features. These features include extended finger length, longer limbs, bulging, empty eyes, and their...
Yo, tell me that does not look like SCP. Was that the shy guy, bro? Tell me it don't look like him, bro. This is nasty. What's with the eyes, bro?
Most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile. Although it resembles a happy face, this is due to coincidence, and is only how their facial structure is shaped. The maw of the mimic contains much more teeth than humans, and their teeth is comprised almost entirely of incisors, with some canine and premolars in the back. This tooth composition is ideal for biting down onto meat and swallowing chunks whole. A mature mimic's diet is comprised entirely of human flesh.
Nah.
Because of this, they are found solely around.
Alright, bro. I'm moving to Korea, bro. I'm moving to Seoul. I'm moving to Seoul. Y'all gonna see me in Korea next video. Even Africa ain't safe, bro. Well, I mean, ain't Rwanda right here? I'm moving to Rwanda, bro. Australia pretty safe. I'm moving here, bro. What's that one city? No, I'm moving here. Darwin. Where's Darwin? Ain't Darwin right here? I'm moving to Darwin, bro. I'm out of here. New Zealand safe. I'm moving to Anchorage, bro. Ain't that what it's called? I don't know. I thought it was going to be docile because, you know, the last ones were chill, docile. They only eat, like, dead animals and stuff. And then it said human flesh. No. It was already scary as it is, bro.
Human populated areas.
Yeah.
The mimic's life cycle is made of 3 stages. In the first stage, a young mimic separates from the crawl. They closely resemble their trimming relatives, but are thin, sleek, and only have 4 appendages. In this stage, the young mimic will hunt small animals, moving on to larger and larger as they grow. Once large enough, it will begin metamorphosis into the next stage of life. Once fully transformed, it will resemble the description mentioned in the beginning. Its hunting style changes and becomes much more complicated. It now stalks and feeds only on humans.
Ooh, that's creepy. Ooh, no, I don't like this. My eyes are watering. My freaking eyes are watering, bro. So they just be in your house. They just be in your house, bro. Yeah, no, I don't like this.
It will locate human population.
What the freak was that? What was that? What was that? You ain't slick. You ain't slick. What was that? Oh, this is creepy. Oh, okay. It was just a diagram.
Will locate human populated area and begin its search for an easy target. To blend in, it may use objects to conceal itself. These include clothing, mannequins, and furniture.
Wait, whoa, what?
To blend in, it may use objects to conceal itself. These include clothing, mannequins, and furniture.
Nah.
Once a target has been found, the mimic will observe its prey and learn its routine and when it is most vulnerable. This is typically when the human is asleep at night. Once the prey is within position, the mimic will advance silently until it is close enough. The mimic will then execute and immediately begin consumption. Once the mimic has had its fill, it will leave the scene, a fair distance away from the human population, and begin to digest its meal. Although, in the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a variety of sounds to either look.
Oh! Don't freaking do that! I really thought, bro. No, bro, don't do that. Now I'm seeing stuff. Now when I close my eyes, I see something over there at the door. I am so glad I'm not watching this at night. Do not do that, bro. That was in the video, right? This stuff is scaring the crap out of. Don't do that stuff, bro.
Mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or
I hate that.
Startle prey into cornering themselves. Once a human is in place, it will swiftly attack and kill the helpless target.
Oh, no. No. Why is this live? Why is this in real life, bro? I don't think I'm gonna make it through this video. I don't think I'm gonna make it through. Okay, let's go. Jump scare. I'm scared. Yo. Turn the flashlight off. That thing is really trying to get in there too. Why didn't you block the door? Oh my goodness, bro. I don't know what I would do. I'm locking my door. I don't care, bro. I'm locking my door. Yeah. Now people gonna make fun of me. Like, why you go lock your door while recording? This is why. If you guys know what that's from. But this is why. This is why I'm locking my door, bro. No. It got in. It got in the freaking room. Turn your light off, you freaking... Okay, you would think, you know, it's in the room. It's in the room now, walking around. I should just, you know, turn my light off. So it doesn't see where I am. It can see the light moving. Nah. Now it's going to find him. Now it's going to find him. We about to have a crazy jump scare in the middle of this video. It's going to find him. This is a... By the way, this is a freaking amazing. This is amazing. He's going to find him. Watch. 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 Moving around. Waving the freaking light around, y'all. Breaks into my room. The thing breaks into my room. Bro, you are dead. You're doing dumb stuff, bro. What do you expect to happen? No, he's done. He is done. He is done. He is done. Call the cops. Something. Something. And then he's going to be shocked when it finds him. No. Freaking. Bro, he's going to. It knows where you are. It's just playing with you at this point. It's building suspense. Just do it. I didn't know the hands were that big. This thing is huge. Thank the Lord this thing is not real. There's no freaking way. I am moving so fast. What the freak? You over in there waving your freaking light around. This guy wants to get caught. Of course he's gonna know where you are. You're done. You're freaking done, bro. There's nothing you can do. Oh, Lord, please don't jump scare me. You're already scary enough. I'm about to end the video. The thing is, I was going to watch this at night. There's no way. I would not survive. No. No. Oh, yeah, just go back to the music.
The mimic's life cycle has two potential morphs it may develop into.
There's more.
If a mimic has a consistent supply of food, it will develop more human-like features. It will grow skin, hair, and by the end will look nearly identical to a human being.
So it just turns into a person. It just turns into a person. How do you know if it's a person or not? Its teeth? Does it keep its teeth? Now it's going to be a human attacking humans, bro.
It now can blend entirely into civilization
and
lure other humans more effectively. The second type of morph happens when a mimic receives an overabundance of food. It will grow into a larger, more evolved hunter. Its proportions will increase in length, and its humanoid features will fade away. It grows a thick, dark coating of a flexible skin, which is highly durable, and increases in strength the more the elder mimic consumes.
Oh, I'm still thinking about that freaking closet, man. That's so scary. Like his face just, oh my goodness, bro. This is fire. This is amazing.
This excludes the face, which is now coated in a pale pink skin. The mimic's teeth have also moved deeper into the mimic's throat, leaving its mouth a toothless grin.
Ew.
It uses the dark hue of its skin to hide seamlessly within a dark environment.
Please don't show
its skills have also been heightened. This makes an elder mimic one of the most efficient predators on the planet. Because of the obvious threat this poses on humanity, nations around the world have released instructions on how to be able to fend for yourself in a mimic encounter.
What can you do?
Here are the instructions.
Get in the car, drive. That's all I say.
1. Avoid going out alone if your location is known to have mimics, or there have been mimic sightings.
Mine's 2. Dark red, or light red.
If you encounter a stationary mimic, seemingly unfazed by your presence, quietly leave the location and alert your local authorities.
Bruh.
3. If pursued by a mimic, get yourself into a position where you are able to flee. Mimics will rarely attack if a person has a clear escape route.
Really?
4. In the event that you have been cornered by a mimic, roll into the fetal position,
You're
protecting
dead.
your neck, face, and vital organs from attack.
It's gonna say pray.
Make as much noise as you can to alert any other people. 5.
No.
If you have a weapon, do not use it. A mimic is fairly resilient, and any strikes or shots on a mimic is not effective enough to bring it down in time. Instead, use it as a barrier between you and the mimic to block.
No, it's so scary. Like, if I got attacked by that thing, bro, no, I'm just panicking. I don't think I would be calm enough to even think straight, bro. That thing is so scary looking, bro.
Any attacks. 6. In a situation where a
Get to your
mimic
car.
is hunting in the immediate area and is not aware of your position, hide somewhere low, like under a bed or behind other furniture. A mimic
And don't wave your light around like the other dude, bro.
will not linger too long to search for prey and will move on.
Be safe and avoid any encounters with a mimic at all costs. Next up, the
No.
harvester.
There's more?
The harvester.
What the freak?